Have you ever looked at your bank account after a date night and thought, wait, how did I spend that much? You tell yourself it's normal. It's just love. It's just dating. Everyone does it. But here's the thing. What if the way you spend money in relationships is quietly keeping you broke? What if the problem isn't your income, but the emotional decisions you're making with it? Today, we're breaking down the love and money trap. My name is Luke, and I spend way too much time thinking about money, psychology, and why smart people still make bad financial decisions. If you're someone who feels like you're working hard but not getting ahead, especially while dating or in a relationship, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if it helps you out. Look, I'm not here to tell you to stop loving people. I'm here to show you how love, when mixed with bad money habits, can quietly destroy your financial future. Let me explain. The average American spends over $3,000 a year on dating, according to a 2023 survey from Statista. And that's just dating. That doesn't include vacations, gifts, shared subscriptions, or the let's just grab something quick meals that somehow turn into $150 nights. Now you might be thinking, $3,000 isn't that crazy. Okay. Fair. But let's do the math. $3,000 invested every year at a modest 7% return becomes over $40,000 in 10 years. That's the down payment on a house. That's financial breathing room. That's options. Here's what most people don't realize. When you spend money in a relationship, your brain rewards you. Dopamine spikes. You feel generous. You feel valued. You feel connected. Your brain remembers the emotion. It does not remember the math. This is where it gets really interesting. Let's say you're spending $500 a month between dates, gifts, and random extras. That's $6,000 a year. Over 10 years, that's $60,000 gone. Invested at 7%? That's over $80,000. And the scary part is, most people never even track it. It just becomes normal. Here's another layer. According to the American Psychological Association, couples who experience financial stress are significantly more likely to argue regularly. So now you have a double hit. You overspend to impress. Then you argue because you're stressed about money. That's the trap. And look, I get it. When you care about someone, you want to show up. You want to treat them. You don't want to look cheap. But intentional is not the same as cheap. There's a huge difference. Let me tell you about a couple I know. They were spending around $1,000 a month on restaurants, gifts, and weekend trips. They weren't rich. They were just trying to live a little. After tracking their spending for 3 months, they realized they were putting almost nothing into savings. So they made one change. They capped relationship spending at $400 a month. The other $600? Automatically invested. 2 years later, they had over $15,000 saved and invested. And here's the crazy part. They said their relationship actually improved. Why? Because the stress went down. They started cooking together instead of constantly going out. They took walks. They planned experiences instead of buying things. Connection went up. Financial pressure went down. Now you might be thinking, okay Luke, but money isn't everything. You're right. But financial stress touches everything. It affects how patient you are. How secure you feel. How confident you are about the future. And here's what most people never ask themselves. Are you spending to build a future? Or are you spending to maintain an image? Because those are very different things. Love should not require debt. Love should not require constant financial strain. Love should not require you to sabotage your future just to prove something in the present. So here's what I want you to do. Go back through the last 3 months of your bank statements. Highlight every relationship-related expense. Add it up. Don't judge it. Just look at it. Then ask yourself one question. Did this spending move us forward, or just entertain us temporarily? From there, set a number. A realistic monthly relationship budget. And here's the key. Automate your investing first. Not last. If you invest first and spend what's left, you protect your future. If you spend first and invest what's left, there will rarely be anything left. That small shift changes everything. Look, I'm not anti-dating. I'm not anti-romance. I'm anti-unconscious spending. Because unconscious spending is what keeps people stuck. Imagine being in a relationship where both of you feel financially secure. Where money conversations aren't tense. Where you're building something together. That feels different. That feels powerful. So here's my challenge to you. Don't let love become the excuse that keeps you broke. Be intentional. Be honest. Be smart. Because the best relationships aren't built on expensive dinners. They're built on trust, alignment, and shared vision. And when you get money right, everything else gets easier. If this helped you think differently about money and relationships, make sure you subscribe. And remember, The goal isn't to spend less on love. The goal is to stop sacrificing your future for it.